Vera Dark wins, Woke loser loses. Who could have predicted this outcome? We all did.
David Jaffe has been getting absolutely wrecked by gamers over the past couple of days, and now he's
Oh, you evil chuds. Stop. Stop being such evil chud bigot Nazis. I'm proud of you boys. I am proud. Never stand down to your beliefs. Always push forward. Fight for what is right. Do not fall for these weak-willed people, for these weak subversive tactics where they try to make you feel bad about your choices. We are better than them. They are trash that wants to make us stoop to their level. They hate us for what we are and because we are better.
finally admitted that he's only causing drama with content creators in order to try to grow his channel, but he's epically failing to do so because he's actually
Oh, that's Cope. He's 100% lying about that. This is a typical human response when they're pushed into a corner, and it's the all-encompassing, well, I actually wanted this to happen. That is effectively that. People are making fun of him. He's completely getting destroyed, and now his only potential win that he can get, is just saying, oh, I wanted all of this to happen. You actually fell into my lap. This was my grandmaster plan all along, to hurt myself. Yeah, it's cope. It's lies.
losing subscribers. I have a few different things to show off, but before I get into the topic, if you enjoy the content I create, check out the links in the description, join the community in my live streams, and consider supporting through Patreon or YouTube memberships. Now, it was clear as day from the beginning that David Jaffe was just trying to stir the pot. He used to be at the top of the food chain, we'll call it, in the gaming industry, and now he's furious over the fact that content creators sitting in front of their computers, and whether they are talking about a specific topic or they are filming themselves playing video games, they are massively more popular than David is anymore. And he clearly is furious by that. That's why.
I mean, we're talking about a guy who unironically couldn't explain what the story of Dragon Age the Veilguard is after 20 hours. He couldn't even summarize what's exactly happening. Okay? There's not a lot of win to be had when you are like that. And people commented and said, this guy looks like one of the early adopters. And I completely agree with that. There are so many people in the games industry and many other industries that were just there early. They did not have to fight for anything. They did not have to try to get in the positions. Life literally just granted it to them. They didn't have to do anything. And now they think that they are better than you because they don't understand that they effectively got everything in life for free. Like, David Jaffe is just an early adopter. He didn't try, he was not good enough. He was just there, and life rewarded him for existing. And now, because of that, he thinks he's better than everyone. Pathetic.
He tried to start his own YouTube channel, and he's seen a little success with it, don't get me wrong, but not the success you'd expect from one of the great minds behind Twisted Metal and God of War. It just seems that he's kind of fallen into the bowels of irrelevancy, and now he's saying, oh, he's just been trying to exploit the grifters. So he actually has made, of course, a lot of statements.
Proud grifter right there. Gonna keep on grifting off of Dave Jaffe's work for a long time. It is hilarious because, again, I said this previously, the guy is an untapped gold mine for us. Not him for himself, but for us.
Statements over the past couple of days. It all really stemmed from the Veilguard defense and saying, oh, YouTube grifters are the reason that the game died, even though that's definitely not the case. But now he's put out yet another brand new statement, and he's being laughed at for it. So his
Oh
statement
boy.
starts off with saying, oh, to be clear, this is about growing the channel. I don't think those guys have any interest in a meeting of the minds. I've tried. Yeah, he tried by coming into one of my live streams, donating, begging for my attention, completely derailing the entire stream.
Technically free money, Ver. Technically free money.
And then we ended it off with me saying, oh, I will at least send you a message. I think that's only fair. But I can't message him because he doesn't follow me and his direct messages
Damn.
are not open. So he came into the stream begging for attention. I said I would at least have a conversation with you privately, and that didn't happen. So he's saying he
Dude, whoever gets a conversation with David is gonna win so big. Because the reality is, you probably don't even have to say anything. That's why I called him a gold mine. The guy just will probably say stuff and destroy himself. You don't even need to do anything. You can just sit back, relax, let David's video play or him speak, and at the end of the day, you're the winner. Damn, sad.
he's tried by trying to corner people when they are playing video games, which is funny given he talks about at the end how his biggest challenge is to just make sure the core content of both his shows stays as is 100% games on Gavin and all sorts of topics, including drama on the Jaffe stream. But he could not even respect another content creator's space. He could not respect my shows and me live streaming video games. He came in with drama, made a big fuss, and now he's saying he wants his shows to be 100% on video games when they're supposed to be in drama on the others. Okay, David, sure.
Vera is effectively saying women are annoying, based.
So out of every 20 hate comments, 2 to 3 roll in that are in support and they sub and become watchers and some of them become fans of the channel. He can say that this is happening all he wants, but we can tell that that actually is not happening because this is his social blade, and sure, social blade's a little bit delayed and it only goes
Wait, how did he even get all the subs in the first place?
in increments of 100, but he has been getting a lot of views because of the drama that he's causing. To be fair, that's working out for him, but he's not actually gaining any of these subscribers because, judging by the viewership and how much it has spiked over the past couple of days, he should have at least gotten maybe 200 to 300 subscribers, but he's actually losing them instead of gaining them. His daily averages is actually -3. Maybe he doesn't
Ew.
know the difference between positive and negative gains
Yep, that actually would ironically check out.
and losses because he uses the figure of gaining 2 to 3, but that's definitely not happening. And he says, I won't lie, I've been really digging meeting a bunch of gamers who are progressive like me and are happy there are people pushing back on these folks. And I'm not saying that he does not deserve to have an audience. Everyone out there is going to have their own opinions. You may be progressive. You might not like my content. You may be progressive. You might like his content. That's great. I'm glad that you have found a
Effectively, she just said, "Oh, if you don't like my content, you're probably progressive." And then again, progressive. True. I mean, that is 100% true at the end of the day.
content creator who you value and whose opinion aligns with yours. But on the flip side, he's just admitting to trying to milk people for their viewership. The same thing that he says us YouTube grifters do, which is fucking insane. If you are saying that you are a better person than the YouTube grifters, don't admit to being a YouTube grifter yourself, David. You are becoming
No. He's the good YouTube grifter, okay? By the way, that's one of the ways that you know you're on the wrong side of whatever the hell you are. When there can never be a situation when someone does X and that is bad, but you doing X is good. At the bare minimum, that makes you a hypocrite. But typically, it's even worse.
the very thing you claim to hate. So it's like a free ad for me from some of the most popular YouTubers out there. Hey, at least he thinks we're popular. So I guess thanks Asmongold, Stuttering Craig, and Enterprises Dark. David has done this thing over the past couple of days where he pretends to not know who I am. I don't know why he thinks this is going to be a winning strategy, but a few days
Well, that's honestly probably the best he can unironically do. Just pretend that it's not there. That, nothing ever happened. That he never said anything bad about her. That's probably unironically the best he can do because everything else is just admitting failure.
ago when he made his Vera comes for David Jaffe video, he spelt my name wrong.
Comes for.
And now he's tagging my alt account. He clearly does not want me reposting and retweeting or seeing what he's saying about me, which is hilarious. Which, by the way, go and
But
follow
if it's a alt account, you're still gonna, you still see it.
my alt account because I have that for a reason. Though it's like he's doing it to try to piss me off, but that's clearly not going to work because I clearly have
Well, it's gonna work with Asmongold, that is for sure. Asmongold literally is like a moth to a flame attached to anyone who says he does good.
this account for a reason. He says, though, you guys know how to play the game, and I appreciate you teaching an old dog who totally dislikes a large percent of your opinions as much as you dislike mine how to do.
What is the point of inserting this unless you're trying to attack some? What is the point of that? Did that require an explanation? No, you're not even explaining anything. You just wanted to insert, you know, kind of a low key weak attack. That's it. There's you're showing how absolutely pitiful you are at absolutely every move that you make. It's pathetic.
Do it. I'll never be as big as you guys. This is the crux of the matter. He's salty that his channel
Probably.
will never be as big as mine, as Craig's, as Asmongold's, as Hypnotic's. He's just salty that he did not overnight gain 1 million subscribers because he used to be a part of the video game industry. So he's admitting that he'll never be as big as us, but that's clearly why he's upset. Which, hey, if I used to be part of the video game industry and I became so irrelevant that it took me years to get 55,000 subscribers when I used to work for mega companies, I'd probably be a little bit angry too. But now people are.
How did they even get that? Did that number just magically pop up? Or is this just one of another one of the left things? For example, the left loves supporting their side on YouTube and whatnot. There are tons, by the way, of leftist political channels that have 500k subs, 1 million subs. There are some that are literally at 2+ million subs in their leftist political channels that spread the joys and blah blah blahs of the left. And the typical video from those people gets like 1k views, maybe 5k if they're lucky. And we're talking about channels with 500 to millions of subscribers. The left just clicks the subscribe button, but they don't do anything else.
Are just wrecking him over this. I had put up this thread talking about it. His subs are gonna roll in, guys, any day now. Grums, aka Mark Kern, said, how can his views quadruple and subs stay flat or go down? It's crazy, I know. Let him cook.
Nice.
I'll never be as big as you guys. That's why he's mad in a nutshell. 100% without a shadow of a doubt. He's been completely buried. Yeah, I mean, I don't really see a lot of people agreeing with his takes. I don't see a lot of progressive individuals saying, oh yeah, it's okay to be sexist now because we like you. That's just not what's happening.
Actually, that would happen. Okay, that would happen if they think it's good enough.
It's hilarious because he thinks the situation is a good advert for his channel when in reality it's a good advert for your channel and Hypnotic's channel. The lol cow has risen, and I would tend to agree. It's not like he is somebody who is criticizing our opinions, right? Because if he was, then what he would be saying is totally valid. If he was sitting here saying, oh, he completely disagrees with me on, let's say, DEI within the industry, and he was breaking down every single one of my points, that would be one thing. But instead,
It's never gonna happen. I talked about this. Listen, if I could break down her videos and call her wrong and I would be objectively right, I would do that, because that is such a goddamn gold mine of everything. Because people love seeing other people get owned or proven wrong. But the thing is, there's no one out there just sitting and disproving my videos, Vera's videos, or anyone else's videos wrong about the negative impacts of woke and DEI because you can't disprove them. All you can do is further try and lie, but people are going to catch up to this. One of the biggest thing the left doesn't understand is they think that they're smarter. They're smarter than you, they're smarter than me, they're smarter than everyone else. And they have this strange misconception that they're going to just post something, say that thing bad, and you're going to be like, yes! Yes! Yeah, that doesn't happen, sadly. Well, good that it doesn't happen. Vera Dark, 10 out of 10. Bye-bye.